Hey, hi, I'm Sandeep, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a web service and how do we consume it. Okay, so for that I'll be creating two projects, one to expose a web service and another to consume the same one which we created earlier. So let's go ahead and say I want to create a new application, and I want to say my web service demo. Okay, and it would be generic application. And what are the technologies being pulled in? I want to have web service, let it be project 1. So, and after this, one class, let's name it like this, and it is going to have one method which would return a string, and its full name is, its method name is, it's gonna take first name as parameter. It is going to return this first name plus like this. Okay, let's make it to see it doesn't have any errors. Yes. So what this method would do, this would just take a name and would append Singh Chauhan to return the full name. Okay, so I want to test this. So I want to right click it and say firstly we want to create a web service out of it, right? So just right click it and say create web service. Okay, so we'll go with the default options available here, and web service name is going to be this, and this would be my port name. Okay, so we can have port name like this or anything like, let's have this only, and then we'll try to go with default options. So yes, now our web service is created and we can test this. Just click and then say test web service. Okay, so it would launch an integrated web logic server and would deploy this web service. So when you're testing, then also it would be deployed, and while it is deployed here, we would create another application in which we would try to consume this. So let's just wait while it gets deployed. So our web service is up, and this is the URL. Just click on it. So here it goes, and as you provide the input, it would go hit the web service and would return the results over here. So Sandeep Singh Chauhan, it is working fine. So let's just copy this WSDL with us. This is just a scrap notebook that I used to carry. Don't worry about it. And yeah, so a web service creation is done in this project, in this application. Now we would consume it in another application. So its name is my web service demo, and I would create another one, my web service consumption demo. Okay, and this is going to be our Fusion, and we would drag this also, let it be model, and this view controller doesn't need anything special. So you just have to keep in mind that the previous web service is already up and running on the WebLogic server, and while it is running, then only I'm creating another one. In the real-time scenario, what would happen is that a web service would be probably running on a different server, and you want to consume, or your application would want to consume, that would be deployed certainly on some other server belonging to your organization or enterprise, right? So here, since I have only one JDev and one WebLogic server, I have already deployed this web service which is running, and at the same time I am creating this new application to consume the previous one. Okay, so just close this. Now there are two ways basically to consume the web service. One is by creating a proxy class and one is by creating a data control. So we will see both methods. Firstly, let's see how can we create a proxy class, and proxy class will basically help us, the client class, that would be proxy class, and that would basically help us to call this method, okay, which is being exposed as a web service over here. So let's say new, and I want to create just select web service here and say web service proxy. Okay, click next, and I'll go with this WSS style, and this is the WSDL that it is asking. So I click on this. I provide the WSDL URL that I already copied. So click next. So it starts building services for this. So package name and root package name, that you can give anything like click next. Port name, fine. Generate asynchronous querying policies. Right now I don't have any policies. I don't want to implement. So okay, finish. So now we have got a bunch of these things. So this is basically my full name. This was the my full name class that is exposed to the web service, and this is the proxy class that it has created on the client side, that the name is my full name port client.java. Okay, and it provides me here. From here you can basically test this. Okay, this client class, whatever it JDev has actually generated. From here you can actually try to test this one. So it has an instance static variable over here, my full name service, and with the full name service, my full name service has been instantiated over here, and then it says my full name is equal to this. So what I have to call, I can call any method actually from here, dot. Okay, so here you see written my full name, what we wrote is here. So right now I'm just gonna